You smell that?
It smells a little spicy in here.
Some little spicy, some little
seasoned,
fine,
some
fresh,
little...
and feminine this week?
Yeah.
What's going on? What's up? I'm Jason.
I'm David.
And you're invited
To the cookout.
today. We have a special guest.
None other than...
the talented, I don't know if you speak multiple languages, actually. I don't know, I assumed. I do you speak more than one language?
It says it on my LinkedIn.
Oh my god! She's a businesswoman! Wren Edwards! Welcome!
Hey, I guess I'll introduce myself.
Yeah.
I'm a 2D animation major in the same year as these two. I don't necessarily want to know what I want to do in the future, but like I like experimental and traditional animation.
You're here right now. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
You know, and you've been drawing a lot of
Myself.
I saw a lot of fun fruit drawings.
Oh yeah,
you've
yeah.
been doing recently. Maybe
Yeah,
we'll
got
put one
like
of
a
those.
little strawberry motif
Yeah.
going on.
And speaking of fruity people, today
Crazy transition.
That was great.
Today
Yeah.
on the cookout, what do we bring? What do we bring to the cookout?
Like you said, something a little fruity, a little sweet, a little sugar in the tank. But we're drawing drag queens based on randomly generated names.
Yeah. My friend Matthew introduced me to Drag Race, and he was kind enough to send me his list of drag queen names. There are tons of funny ones. And the one that we generated for myself today was Thoughts and Prayers. Thoughts and Prayers. I think this is a genius name. You can't use the mouse name. But I think it's a genius name. Cause it's like nuns wear this like little head. It's not a do-rag.
But
Oh my
it's funny
God.
to think of it as a do-rag because I've never thought about it.
I think conceptually,
Conceptually,
similar.
very do-rag-like. But
I'm like-
it has a name, right?
I don't know.
it definitely does. If
Yeah.
it's like immature. I don't
I'm like,
know.
it has to have a
Yeah.
name, but I have no idea what it is right now.
Yeah, Thoughts and
Let's-
Prayers.
let's
She
do that.
is in my head. She's like she left the church for her career in drag naturally. And I don't know how heels work when they're bending like this. Damn, I'm really this is kind of. But she didn't leave her religion behind, which is I think a lot of people have this like end all be all sort of take when it comes to religion, but I've seen religion and religious communities be really good for people I'm like even like friends with, and I think you can do both. Like I don't think you have to.
Well, I know a lot of it's like community based.
Exactly.
More than like strictly following whatever.
And this drag queen, Thoughts and Prayers, she's all about community.
Yeah. I hate this to go back to the subject, but there's apparently a bunch of different names for the hats that the nuns. I don't know which
Are
one's
they
correct.
different styles?
But one of them is called a habit. And
No, that sounds right.
Ooh, and her entrance line could be like, "Oh, I'm a bad habit." No, but it needs to be like, I don't want it to like cover her ass. Though.
No, imagine if it was like a train.
Yeah, I want it to be floor length, but
Yeah.
we gotta. I feel like I gotta keep this, the luminosity.
This is giving me that what's that one movie where it's like they're all nuns? That's a lot of movies.
That
But-
is a lot.
That's like literally every horror movie. I can think of.
Every horror movie.
It has Julie Andrews. I think. What's the?
I don't know
not-
names. I don't
Oh,
know what it is. I'm sorry. You showed me like a picture
I
of it.
know
I could just
Ariana
look this up.
Grande did a sketch of it.
Ariana Grande was a nun. Could you imagine going to church and you're like confessing, and on the other side you just hear, "Yeah."
Walk out.
The Sound of Music.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's about nuns.
There's nuns in
It
it.
has like the idea. Well, it has some nuns in there.
Yeah, there's nuns in
And
there.
I don't know this outfit because it's a nun outfit. Can you imagine that?
Yeah. Is she wearing? At first, I thought she was wearing basketball shorts.
No, it's a skirt.
I
No.
was like, what's going on?
Jesus.
Basketball shorts on the catwalk is crazy.
It is crazy. No, but does she like need? Is this blasphemy? Is that what this? I feel like since I experienced it, I get a little more liberty. Drawing these things, but when I heard the name Thoughts and Prayers, like I just had to do it.
Yeah.
And when people ask like, would you rather have a like
gay son or
thought daughter? Why not both?
Porque no los dos.
Like, that girl from those tortilla taco shell commercials. Do you remember her?
I don't know. Wait.
There were always these commercials where it was like hard shell tacos or like soft shell tacos.
Oh, are you talking about the Quesadilla girl?
Yes,
Oh,
and she was always like, why not both?
Yeah.
And then El Paso, that brand had
I can say quesadilla correctly. I was just saying that's how she said it.
They had
Quesadilla. That's how she said it.
They had these tortillas, the stand-up ones.
Yeah.
Like and stuff. And she, like, when I tell her, her for 2032, I want her as president because we'll put it up on the screen as post.
Quesadilla.
But you don't have to. You don't have to choose. You know why not? Why
you guys
not
don't
both?
have an opinion
On what?
on like soft shell.
Oh, I have an opinion.
Yeah,
I
okay,
do,
okay.
but-
Are you guys ready for
Okay,
this?
yeah.
I don't want to.
First
Okay,
mistake
wait.
ever.
This might
Yeah,
end
okay.
our friendship.
Yeah, this is how the brand dies.
Second.
Personally, I'm a softie.
Okay, see? This is
No,
how
but
it
see,
lives.
okay, maturing is going to soft shell tacos, but like as a kid, everyone likes
Yeah,
it because it's like
everyone
it's a taco.
Yeah. I stand a soft
I
shell.
stand soft shell as well. Should I?
See, imagine the discourse that could have.
I mean,
Yeah, we were afraid. We were like, guys,
There's
Ooh,
a time and place
wait.
for both, though.
Hold on.
it's gonna be like bedazzled.
Okay,
Like,
it's got a little tassels.
Yeah.
Some tassel at the end.
oh, like like
Yeah.
I'm a bad habit.
Stop.
And she's entering the workroom. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm done.
Okay.
I think this is it.
Okay, this is.
Thoughts and prayers.
I love
I'll draw
this.
this hand later, but
Alright. This is so good.
thank you. There she is. Do you think she'd win her season?
I think she'd come in second.
I think she'd go far.
Personally, mine would win.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
We're taking home the crown.
Well, we're gonna let our guest go next.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna draw.
All right. So the name we had for you was Sue, she/her. No gender pun in there.
Some little sushi pun.
you
little
know,
gender pun.
You guys like sushi? There's a lot of food.
Oh my god, you can't tell me you don't like sushi.
I don't like sushi.
Oh my god, Ohio.
Oh, leave me alone. Jeez. Now everybody has to know I'm from Ohio.
Stop,
Yeah,
guys.
it
Stop.
had to come out
Do you
sometime.
like sushi, David?
I have. Okay. I'm not a big.
That's
sushi
a
fan.
no. That's just
no.
it.
It's not a no.
Whoa.
It's not a no, right? I'm not a big sushi fan, but I'm like
I
on
might
the
change
on the
that.
fence about it, right? Like I'll eat sushi,
Mhm.
but I can't like eat it all the time. Like it's not like my favorite thing.
Okay. Also, I'm gonna say anatomy out the window for this.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
What were you saying about sushi?
Well, we were talking about Ohio.
Oh
for
yeah,
a
no.
while.
Like I'm like on the fence about sushi. Like it's like okay,
You
like
can't-
I like it sometimes. All right, like I've had a good sushi, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite thing.
I'm not a sushi fan. I want to like sushi so bad because it's aesthetic.
Honestly, kind of same. That's like
that's how I
50%
feel
of the
about
reason.
boba. I don't like boba.
Oh my god!
And I
You
think
can't tell me
I think it looks
this.
so much
You're
fun.
offending
to drink.
Wren so much right now.
I mean, that's what you take all your first dates out for, right? A boba thing.
Wait, who are you talking to?
You.
Stop! Whoa! I was like, David, really?
Call out. No, I'm just.
All my first dates, like okay.
We are airing people out.
No, you are. This shit's embarrassing. Oh, I can't swear, probably.
Is it getting hot in here?
It's too
Or?
hot. Let's turn on the heat.
Okay. Also, damn, I cannot draw. Also, I'm swearing so much.
It's okay.
It's alright. We don't
Jacob,
make any.
Jacob was cursing up a storm the first episode.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah.
Yeah. The thing about me is I'm like a come over, watch a movie, let's kiss sort of deal.
Oh, okay.
It's like
I need to get to that
I
level.
want to know. Like I want to know.
The compatibility.
I'm such a chemistry guy, and it's not all about like physical stuff. But if you can't like I hope that we're comfortable around each other so we don't get to a place where we're so awkward about it and like, you know, it's
I can respect that. I think at least on my end, well, I don't think I have much of a
I sound like a hoe, but I've kissed 2 people. Just so you know.
No, that's what I'm saying.
only
Like
kissed-
I've been on like one
I
date.
feel like I don't have a dog in this race because I've never been on a date.
But you
before.
got that dog in
Okay, you
Stop!
can lie.
I haven't been on a date before. I'm not gonna lie, but I haven't.
I don't wanna say that's what I
haven't
do,
had my first
but-
kiss either. So I can't really talk about any of this.
I had my first kiss. I'm 29, just turned 20 a few weeks ago.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Dang.
And I had my first kiss when I was 19, like last
I haven't had one yet.
It was over this it was over the summer.
Oh wait, I
like-
thought you had it. Have you?
No.
Okay,
I mean,
that'd be
we go to art
embarrassing.
school. Like we don't got game. Like we're like,
We're
I thought,
losers.
right,
It's
the
fine.
W and Rizz.
oh.
I tell myself that.
Wait,
We're
there's
here
not a
though.
W in
No,
Rizz.
I put the W and W Rizz. Okay, you have to complete the sentence.
I see. I was just like,
there's
wait.
no W in Rizz. Every time she posts that, I think it's so funny because I'm like, there's no W. In Rizz.
No, but it's also like a bunch of people being like, "No, you don't." Like, come on. I'm like, yeah, okay.
That's so
I'm just
rude,
like-
though. Oh my god.
No, but it's so true. Of like, I need to. I don't know. Do something.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
This is our relationship semester.
Yeah,
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen
Literally.
one way or another.
All I want is to like cook for somebody. That's all
Oh.
I want.
Oh.
But I
No
will
one wants me
say,
to cook for
since we
them.
went back onto the topic of like cute little date things,
Mhm.
I am a big fan of like a cute date, like, you know, a nice little picnic.
I am
Or-
a big fan of a cute
Yeah.
date, but I need to know if this is gonna like. I need.
No, but you're like jumping to it. You know, like.
But
might as
also,
well.
it's like, I don't know. Especially like in my past, I've been like around people that have like should have been abusive in that sense, and like it's nice to sort of take control of my own like physical, like right off the bat. So I feel like I can feel like this person is not gonna hurt me, or you know, and that's, I don't know, it's just my prerogative. And also some of those, speaking of thoughts and prayers, I don't know if she's a girl to wait till like marriage.
Ooh.
But
She's not a.
I want to know how many people wait until marriage and realize they don't like somebody. You know,
like that they aren't compatible.
yeah, and it's like you can work on physical things, and there are things to talk about. But I feel like some people, you just don't fit together that way, and that's okay. But being with somebody, some of these girls, 8+ years, and I'm not to yuck your yum, but man,
Damn.
like
I love how we just bring out food puns every once in a while.
Yeah.
Like that's really.
we gotta
fun.
stay on theme.
Speaking of food, this sushi outfit
it's
is
eating.
the house down
It
food.
is eating.
I really said anatomy out the window, but it's fine.
We
You
look at
know?
nice
We'll fix it
tempura.
up.
Okay.
I think it's pretty good if I can add stuff later.
Yeah.
An earlier Drag Race, this isn't so much anymore because this like nomenclature is like, man, it's a little like controversial like now, but it was very, whenever somebody like was looked hyper femme, especially in the first few seasons of Drag Race, it was like, oh, like you're very like fishy, like, and let's just say the sushi one,
The sushi one, it's looking a little fishy.
fishy. RuPaul, people give him hate. Before I watched Drag Race, I didn't get it. And I don't have any hate towards RuPaul because genuinely I look at them like a superhero. They have testified so many ideas and rose to popularity. Were they very much people like hate crime was not that it's not out the wazoo now, but like back in the day, you could. It was.
Oh my God, there's a dog outside.
It was just
So
running.
cute. I'm sorry.
There's a dog outside. Not me. I'm talking about
sorry.
serious
I'm so
things.
sorry.
And there's a dog outside. Jeez.
I'm sorry. I have ADHD.
Anyways, but it's just so inspiring to watch a black man
Yes.
pioneer an
Yes.
industry. And the first 3 Drag Race, I don't know when, I forget when it came out, early 2000s, but it's the only the only show I know that has been diversely casting since its conception, especially from the time it came out. The first 3 winners are people of color. There's a whole suite of black winners there. I don't know if we've had I think we've had a Hispanic winner. I don't think we've had
I know. Is it no? Anita's Hispanic, right?
Anitra is Hispanic, but she didn't win. Sasha Colby won this season. Not the first trans woman to win, but
because most of the drag contestants come out as trans after the show, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't say most, but there have been a lot, and one notably like Kylie Sonique Love in her season was really, I think she might have been the first to come out, but the first out one on Drag Race was Peppermint, and this was like a bit before their transition. Their full name is Peppermint Gummy Bear. But it's interesting to like watch women come towards this like hyper like femme thing, and it kind of like there are gender roles of course, and there are things certain groups have created and perpetuated, but Drag Race has showed me that masculinity and femininity aren't exclusive to gender. They're not like mutually exclusive. Right. They don't belong to any gender. And so when it comes to the question of like, can like cis het woman or can transgender woman compete on the show where they're supposed to be transforming the woman?
Absolutely.
The answer is yes. You know, it's the art drag.
I feel like that's the thing that to focus on with drag is that it's not like something that's so delineated. Like it's an art form.
Yeah.
So like that's the part that matters about it. It's an art form that can be shared with like so many other kinds of, and different kinds of people. And I think that's the one thing like the sense of community that like the queer community kind of like builds and things like that is really beautiful about it.
It doesn't always have to be femininity either. Like drag is multiple things, and there's masculine drag and there's gore and like horror drag. Specifically, RuPaul's Drag Race is about the art of femininity. But there are things like Dragula and Sasha Velour. Oh, fuck! I fucking love that woman. Like, when I tell you, like, ooh, her ripping off those gloves and like the rose petals flying out. Yeah. Whatever that is, that's my sexuality. I don't
like when Sasha ripped off the wig.
Yeah, just shaking out the rose petals.
Shaking out the rose petals.
That shit was so revolutionary, and no one articulates drag better than her. As some of my friend Matthew said once, and it's true. Like, and she really is a proponent of all kinds of drag, and she's a local to us, Brooklyn queen. Who has drag shows that highlight different kind of drags. And it's something that RuPaul's Drag Race doesn't do just because it has a different focus, which is fine. But it's really nice to see it in the local scene.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm sorry. Just to kind of go back to this drawing, this fish purse.
I don't know how long I've been drawing.
Oh my god, this fish purse is cute.
You gotta add accessories.
Oh man, it looks good. This is so cute. Yeah. Ren, you did a great job.
Thank you.
Are you done with it?
Yeah, okay.
That's awesome.
This is so good.
Call it a day.
All right.
Great.
Okay, cool.
David, what you cooking up?
All right, so the one that was randomly generated for me today was Miss Print.
Miss Print.
Okay. And in my head, I was thinking that like she's a woman of patterns. You know, a woman that loves her patterns. Something very clashy.
I love clashing patterns.
Yeah. No, it always works though. Like you can't tell me it doesn't.
Yeah, I feel like that's like one of her main things. Let's figure out what kind of pose.
Okay, this is so like, maybe I shouldn't say this, but like when I first read Miss Print, most drag queens, or at least on RuPaul's Drag Race, are men. Are biologically.
Okay,
men.
I know where this is going.
I you know, they usually tuck to avoid a print of some sort.
I see where this is going.
And that's what I originally thought Miss Print was. Like her whole thing was very like.
I like how we each had like our own completely different.
Not tucking. Yeah. Oh my god.
Like, variations.
Yeah. What did you say about?
Well, we have a classmate who's very into like technology, and I don't know, when I saw Miss Print, I was like, oh, like a printer, like I don't know, I always think like technology based. Yeah. But I kind of like the pattern direction because I never even thought about that.
Ren, have you been to any drag shows?
I have been to one.
I've yet to go to. I want to go one so bad.
I saw
amazing vibes. I don't know.
You got to get to the big like Worth the World tours with like all the RuPaul girls. They're fun. I've been to one. They're super cool. It's super highly produced. But when you get to like a local queen show that they put on and curate, my favorite one. It was actually the first one I ever saw. Also this episode, like, thank you, Matthew, for introducing me to drag. It was really foundational part and just the things I've liked to draw recently. He introduced me to Sibling Rivalry, which is a podcast. I have a hat. I'll flash a picture of me wearing it on screen. But it was Bob and Monet's show where they they're just like siblings and they argue all the time, but they love each other. And I love how black their drag is. Something I saw at their show is that you can be black and you can be black and beautiful and strong. And they really, Bob the drag queen, like Shane, genuinely like top 3 drag queens for me. They're just really so inspirational to see, especially in black communities where you're often demonized for expressing yourself.
To go, since we're talking about some of our favorite queens and stuff like that, one of my favorites is a queen by the name of Hungry, that does like these kind of really transformative.
Does she dress up as the country?
No.
Just a map.
But she was saying like the origins of her drag name. She was always like, whenever she would go out, she would like not eat or anything. So she was always hungry, and she was like, "Damn, I'm hungry." And then somebody was like, "Oh, that should just be your drag name, I guess." And she was like, "Oh yeah, that's that." But I really love a lot of their looks because they do these kinds of like transformative 3D things. Like, because one of the things she said, she was on an episode with Trixie Mattel on their channel. She was saying like the transformative things that they do with their drag came about from like the idea of a lash and how 3D it was. And she was like, well, why stop there? And then she made like other 3D pieces that she would put like on her face. And
that's
stuff
really
like
cool.
That. And I thought of like that was like the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, we'll make sure to include pictures of these drag queens we're talking about in the edit.
I need to figure out what to do for this outfit. This is...
Do you want me to maybe make a new layer and draw?
Yeah, we're gonna draw over this.
I feel like with prints, you can go with literally any like silhouette.
Yeah.
But
that's why I'm like, I'll focus on like pattern and things like that in the render, I think.
My goal this summer is to actually start drawing clothes because all my characters are in like some like skin tight leather situation.
Okay, but I feel like a lot of people have the opposite. Like I cannot draw any proper anatomy. I'm like, put them in baggy clothes and we'll call it a day.
Yeah, it's so annoying, the advice you always hear. It's like, figure draw, and like it's like, and when it works, it's just like,
I hate when the advice I'm given works.
Right. And
no, when they're like, it's only practice, and then you start practicing, and you're like, yeah,
no,
I
like,
see it.
Literally.
Like,
and you can even in a summer, in a month, you can get far.
Yeah.
Just trying to draw every day or picking like one thing. There are too many things to try and do everything at once. But if you're a young artist or a new artist or an old artist or whatever kind of artist, pick a thing to study and go at it for a month. And I think you'll genuinely be surprised.
I feel like I've been drawing every day recently, and I feel like it also just helps with like your flow of ideas.
Yeah.
Because like you'll draw one thing and then you'll be like, wait, 50 more things. Well, like that's a lot. But you'll come up with so many more ideas. I feel like once you like really start just drawing.
I think forcing yourself to draw, even when you don't want to sometimes, is really I think it can be really useful. Genuinely, you can hurt yourself that way. Don't get me wrong. But it can be really useful for when you're a professional and you just have to hit a deadline sometimes. You just have to get up and draw that day. And learning the things you need to produce, even on one of your bad days, I think is really important if you're trying to get into this career, because it's impossible to be at 100 all the time.
You know, I was listening to your other episode last night with Jacob where you're talking about like I feel like everyone struggles with like imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
And just like pushing through it and like being like, yeah, I might not love my drawings as much as I like look up to this other person's art, but like just like pushing through it.
Yeah,
really,
learning
like,
to
get you so
persevere
far,
can really be helpful.
I hate this.
What? No, I
We're
like
talking
it.
about loving your art and you're like,
Oh, look at me, mister.
I hate this.
She's like, oh, my head.
I-
How's your head?
I
no
can't-
complaints. No.
Because I love that. Because you can do like
I can't
here.
figure this
Yeah.
out. Like,
She's like, oh, mister.
like I love the pose.
I'm
Don't get me
about
wrong,
to faint.
right?
Somebody
I
catch
absolutely-
me. I'll never forget. I was in high school. I was playing volleyball. And I went to dive for a ball, but I was like going at it so hard,
Mhm.
I busted my chin open on the
Oh
Oh
ground.
my god.
And I still have the scar, but I have facial hair now, so
You can
yeah,
cover it.
Yeah. But I had to wear this Band-Aid over my chin for weeks. I refused to get stitches. I was scared.
Oh.
I just hate blood. I just ugh.
I
And
feel like it bleeds more.
it did bleed
Yeah, okay.
all the time. I was changing my wet Band-Aid like
Oh my god.
every 2 periods.
No, I don't
Um,
like this outfit.
But I was trying to figure out. I was something was on my chin, like it felt thick. I was like, what's going on? I went to my assistant coach. She's like, go to the trainer. And then I went in there. I was fine. I'm like, what's going on? Like, this doesn't feel like sweat. This feels a little thicker. It's like, and I go in there. I see myself in the mirror, and there's all this blood
Oh my
going
god.
down.
I was
my
like, I knew where
Like,
this was going.
And then I just
But-
start to faint.
Help.
And then the trainer catches me in his like big juicy arms.
Oh.
He like, and I wasn't short during, like in my senior year of high school. I was like a 6'1" man, but I was like, I didn't know I wanted like
Stop.
I didn't know I liked that. And he like lifts me up and
So
puts
that was
me
your
on his,
awakening.
bed. I feel like I had several awakenings.
See, personally, mine was the guy from Treasure Planet, but we don't have to talk about that.
Because like on my end it
Wait,
was sort of
is
like
that the one? No.
Oh, that twink?
Yes.
No.
I'm sorry.
I'm not into
Me
guys
sitting
that
here being like,
feel-
oh, that's like he gives off the same energy as the
Rat from Flesh.
Stop. No. What's that other movie with the girl who Doja Cat dressed up as with the white hair?
Oh,
Atlantis. Yeah.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
They
that
give
Milo or
off. Yeah,
something?
they give off the same
They
energy.
do give out the same vibe. For
Jeez,
me,
that's so funny.
I had so many. It was so interesting because I always assumed that you could only like boys or only like girls, and so I was like looking at like Sakura from Naruto and being like, "Woo!" Like,
Help. Oh my god.
mama, like.
Okay, wait, but like
Give me-
Sakura, then like over Hinata or whatever.
I'm a Sakura
Hinata.
guy, hands
Okay,
down.
okay.
If you know me, you guys are gonna get to know me real well. I love a chick with pink hair.
Yeah,
That shit just
yeah. Pink hair is
Like-
his shtick.
that is mine.
See,
That-
okay, wait. I'm bringing it back
That's
to
your
like
bread
the
and
soft
butter.
tacos hard tacos debate, but I feel like maturing is liking Hinata
Really?
personally, because as a kid I'm like, oh, pink, like she's
Help.
so cute, but now I'm like, she's kind of annoying.
When Sakura cut her hair, I'm like,
No,
that's
that was
hot.
that was revolutionary.
That was
I
hot.
guess.
That was
I was
revolutionary.
like, but then you get to shows like Teen Titans, and it's like, am I like, do I want Starfire or Robin?
Ooh.
What's going on?
Oh.
But I was never
I
Robin
was hearing
guy.
Beast Boy in my head.
I was
Yeah, I was
Beast
hearing
Boy.
Raven.
I was a Beast Boy kid.
Yeah.
I was in Starfire and Beast Boy, like where I particularly remember having like crushes on them.
Mm-hmm. Let's give her a bustier, actually.
Okay, I see you. Oh wait, no,
No.
wait. Because sometimes I start feeling real hetero.
I said,
Shit.
I said, that's like when Anitra was like, "Am I a lesbian?"
Oh, did you watch season 14?
I didn't get to watch the season,
There
but
were
I've
a
seen
lot of
so many
famous
clips
clips
from
from it,
clips
yeah.
the house down.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Nah, dude.
But-
Ooh, we've had some good torsos on this show.
Please.
Jeez, I need to stop acting like this on Maine.
Do you remember when, like, I first met you? You had like a pattern in your hair.
Oh yeah, I had tiger stripes. in my
We're
You
giving
should
her a
dye your
pattern.
hair.
Stop. We're not going back to that again.
I want to bleach my head again, especially since I'm balding, right?
Oh,
I'm like-
shit. I think
literally talk-
anyone should like
I was like
bleach their
talking about
hair.
this in
I
my
love
last
that.
episode, the last episode too. But like, I'm like, why not? But it was also just such a like the process is just really so.
I have yet to do it.
as someone
and
with
I
colored
wanna do it
hair,
so
the
bad.
process is like excruciating.
It is.
But like, if you make a day of it, you know. And
I just don't know if I'm ready to do it again. But I think.
do you know what you do? Like color.
I think I would just bleach and do pink.
I think you guys should both
Stop.
do pink.
I'm not
oh my
doing
God.
pink.
I love. Like I do buzz cut pink hair on anyone. I think
Yeah.
anyone would look good with a buzz cut.
Yeah, that's your most controversial statement I think you've ever said.
No, but it's
personally.
true.
I'm making it seem like I have 2 hairs left.
No, I'm like looking at you. I'm like, it doesn't look like
No,
you're like.
no.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We're gonna.
But I was literally, I'm bringing this up again. If by this episode I'm not a hot hoochie daddy, I am failing. She's so dramatic.
She's very.
What's her
drama.
entrance? We didn't come up with an entrance line for sushi.
Sushi, her. Yeah.
What's her like? She's like here to chop up the competition.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm not great at one-liners. They're
It's,
like pickup lines.
I love
It's
a
like,
pickup
oh,
line. I like
I've-
all the cheesy romantic stuff.
Okay, favorite pickup line then.
Favorite pickup line? As like, are you Little Caesars? Because you looking hot and ready.
Ooh.
Oh shoot. Dang. You know, I feel like if I said a pickup line, like it could never work. Like
The thing is,
yeah,
I'm just a
it's like-
silly person. in
I'm
general.
personally still avidly trying to get Wren to say, like, yes.
No, see, like also like that. I cannot say that. Just like
Ooh.
it doesn't work.
You can turn the other layer off at this point.
Yeah, because we don't need her.
Crap. For this girl, her entrance line should be like,
Let's make this more dramatic.
misprint.
Mhm.
Maybe it'll be like a newspaper thing, or it's
Yeah.
like, what do those little newspaper boys say?
Breaking
Hot and
news.
ready.
No, they go like,
Breaking
what
news.
is? No, there's like a certain thing.
Like fresh off the press. or something.
No, there's a certain thing I'm looking for. Like it's a catchphrase.
I think I know what you're
The little
talking about.
news voice.
Yeah,
too.
they're like what do they say?
They like said this thing where they're on their bikes.
Yes.
And they wave the newspaper and they throw it onto the
I
line.
can picture exactly what you're talking about.
Do you hear it? Do you
What
hear
is it? What do they
It's
You
not-
say?
guys are like, I'm hearing voices.
For some reason, all I can hear in my head is yippee. It's not yippee.
It's not yippee. It's oh my god, what is it? It's she could I don't know, cause she could say
Shit.
breaking news.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Oh shit! What did they
What is
say?
it?
What did they say?
What is it? We have to look this up. We can't end without looking this up.
Wait. Newspaper boy catchphrase.
I feel like you guys are imagining. Like I cannot think of what this would be.
No, because
What
they
is
say
it?
something.
Oh! I got it! Extra!
Wow.
Read all about it.
Yeah.
Read all about
Read all
it.
about it.
I feel like she'd give filthy.
Yeah, she'd be like,
She'd get
extra,
filthy.
read all about it.
I feel like you know when the queens are going at each other, giving each other reads. I feel like she'd make the
she would.
filthiest reads.
She would.
Yeah,
Damn, this looks great.
yeah. I'm gonna end it here.
This looks really good.
This is Miss Print.
Miss
She's gonna be
Print.
covered in patterns.
No,
We
in the
love
hair.
her.
I'm just realizing the hair and the patterns.
So
yeah,
cute.
patterns. She's a patterns girl.
Nice.
I'm done. All right.
Thanks for coming to the cookout, Ren.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
appreciate
Really
it. I enjoyed the
here.
pot stickers. They
Yeah.
were-
Yeah, I
they
bring
were
pot stickers or
Pot
like cobbler
stickers.
because like I'm Asian, but like hella whitewash. You know?
Oh.
No, but like you get it. You get it though, you know? You see the picture, you're like, oh, yeah. You can cut that if you want.
No. You're eating gummy bears right now. This is your first meal of the day? You just woke up? Or...
Well, I woke up when you called me at 1 o'clock.
Gummy bears
It's
is a
the
wild
summer,
breakfast.
you know?
It's true. Nothing is real
I'm a
in the
DDA
summer.
student.
You're right,
Like,
Yeah.
Things are adding up, you know?
Things are adding up. Listen, at the end of the summer, we're gonna be hot girls. I'm gonna be my hoochie daddy. Like
I'm gonna get real skinny.
real.
Oh shit!
But
Whoa.
after all this eating at the cookout,
Yeah, because we what did you say last time? Channel 8 this.
Channel
the fuck
8
up?
this the fuck up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for coming. We're gonna pack it up.
All right, take your plates to go.
Woo!